Witcher 3 is not just the best RPG because of its story and gameplay. It also has deep roots in mythology, mostly Slavic, but also Germanic. Many monsters in the game are inspired by old legends from Central Europe. I grew up in Czech Republic next to Poland, where the game was made, and we share many of these myths. That's why I decided to make a series about Witcher monsters, where I explain where they come from and what inspired them, from the view of someone who grew up with these stories. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Ghouls in Witcher 3 are necrophagic monsters that eat dead bodies. They are weak alone, but dangerous in groups. They are fast, aggressive, and often found on battlefields, graveyards, and places of death. They are a natural reaction of the world to too many dead bodies. The more corpses, the more ghouls. They feed on carcasses, human flesh, and guts. Where did Andrzej Sapkowski get the inspiration for these monsters? This time, the journey doesn't lead to Slavic mythology, but to Arabic, where the word ghoul comes from. In the original myth, it's female demon who lures men to kill and eat them. This myth is so old that it appears in 1001 Nights, one of the oldest story collections ever. It was translated into Arabic at the end of the 7th century, but its original roots might be even older. However, since the ghoul is Arabic origin, it only appeared in stories once they were translated into Arabic. Since these stories are so old and exist in many versions, the tales about ghouls all differ. In some versions, for example, there is a story where merchants or travelers meet a ghoul, sometimes female, living in the wilderness. She looks like a human but turns out to be a flesh-eating demon. Often, she appears as a lost woman asking for help or protection, but later attacks. The stories always carry a warning about deception, pride, greed or lust. There are mostly two versions of ghouls. Women who look human and can transform, or more beast-like, deformed animal version of ghouls. Anyway, can we somehow find a meaningful theory about how this myth was created and why? The answer to that question is yes, and the real reason behind the origin of the myth might actually surprise you. The origin of the ghoul has even deeper roots than it might seem. According to one theory, it was inspired by the Ghouls demons, underworld spirits. Their main role was to take away lost or cursed souls. This theory exists because Arab tribes were in contact with Mesopotamians even before Islam, so beliefs and terms slowly spread between them. So, we are diving all the way back to the very beginning of human civilization. In the context of that time, many trade routes crossed hard deserts, place full of danger. Desert environment is extreme, and during dehydration and heat stroke, strong hallucination can occur. Journeys through the desert could last for weeks or even months. If someone didn't survive the journey, their body didn't decompose normally in the desert. It stayed under the sun, torn apart by animals. People explain this by saying demons were eating the bodies, and that's where the idea of ghoul as a corpse eater comes from. How? The blending of ancient cultures and religions, fear of importantly buried bodies, disease, and death led to belief in demons that feed on the dead and spread sickness. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to check out some others. I really appreciate a subscribe, like or comment where you can tell me what interests you or share something cool about the topics. Take care and see you next time.